The problem is they want me to wear them 20 hours out of the day, and they're only 24 hours of the day. When am I supposed to eat? Pardon my appearance. I am on my way to a dentist appointment. It is 15 minutes to 8 o'clock. I would be lying if I said I was not a little irritable. Once again, our daughter got up in the middle of the night. Partially my fault, I'm not gonna lie. Got up in the middle of the night and got in the bed with us. I say partially my fault because I always go in there and never fails. My body gets me up around 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes a little before that. And I went in there just to check on her and make sure she's not too hot. She sleeps in weird contortions throughout the night. And I don't know if she realizes that. So I try to move her body so she's not waking up with like a crick in her neck or anything. But I tried to move her. And sometimes, because we ran out of overnight diapers. So, dang, I was supposed to turn right there. We ran out of overnight diapers, so we've been using just her regular diapers throughout the day and when she goes to sleep. But the problem with that is, especially if she has a cup of milk before she goes to bed, which I've been trying to avoid, but seems like the only thing that soothes her. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. It's the first time I've been to this dentist. So if she's drinking before she goes to sleep, right, then obviously she's probably gonna pee during the night, which is what happened. Sometimes she'll fill up that diaper past its capacity, and then I can feel it in her clothes, and now she's sleeping in wet clothes. But anyways, so I woke her up, I guess, trying to move her, and then I also tried to change her, and thankfully I did because she had a number 2, but she was not going and very cranky. So that was my fault. Ended up in the bed with us, but she fell right back asleep. It was just all the movement that was going on. So I'm headed to the dentist right now. I have plans to meet my siblings, my sisters. Not my brother. He's not coming. My siblings and my mom and my grandmother at this massage place out in the city. So, yeah, that's what's happening today. I'm gonna try to record as much as I can. Let me tell you, and I'm gonna park and we're gonna have this conversation real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick because I got like less than 5 minutes to get into the building. Listen to me. If you're thinking about doing anything in content creation, long form, short form, I don't care. Make sure you find and keep the joy of what you're doing, okay? I don't know what video this is for me. I'm gonna say it's probably 4 or 5, I can't remember. The last video I dropped should have been my movie night video. And I'm saying that thinking about the order in which I have done these, because I have not, as of the day of me recording this, I have not edited that video. But I know it's supposed to come before this one. Just trying to shoot the content for that was so frustrating. And the reason it was frustrating was because I'm trying to do things so perfectly, and I'm just not happy with the results that I'm getting with doing what I'm trying to do. So I found myself multiple times putting my camera down like, forget it. We're just not doing the video this week. But I had to remind myself, why did you want to do this in the first place? So remember your why, because this stuff is not easy. It's just a lot. So for all of my content creators, for all of my people who make their living on any of these platforms, kudos to you, because I know this is not easy. I know people make it seem and sound like it's easy, but it's not. And then on top of that, if you're working full-time like I am, if you're a mom like I am, if you have family to take care of like I do, like, that's also your time. So balancing your time is critical. Okay, critical. I legit yesterday did a calculation. I said, okay, there's 24 hours in a day and there's 7 days in a week. That means I get 168 hours in a week of time. Let's break that down, because I needed to know where all my time was going. We're not even going to get into the specifics of that. All I'm going to say is balance is key. But rest is also key, because when you don't rest, you get irritable. And I'm irritable right now. So we're going to hope and pray that today goes a lot better, that I am able to come out of this little mini funk that I'm in. On top of that, it's raining today, so that's not helping with matters at all. I just want to continue to be an encouragement to anyone out there who's trying to do this thing called life and do it with some level of freedom. You know, I don't want to always be punching in a clock. You know, I want to be able to have the soft life sometimes too, but I also want to be able to just be me. And I feel like in some of the spaces that I take up, I'm finding myself code switching. And if you know, you know. And I'm trying to break out of that too. And I'm finding that this space helps me do that. So stay encouraged. Find the joy in everything that you set forth to do, and just do it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be rough, but just do it. The benefit is going to come. I have to keep reminding myself. The good things that you're looking for are going to come. The good things that you are looking for are going to come. Manifest that. All right, let me stop talking before I'm late for this appointment. Okay, so I'm back in the car, heading back home. Jared has his appointment at 11, right? Or is it 10? No, he has his appointment at 10. So I'm on my way back to give him the car. Probably gonna make some breakfast and get ready for my massage. Apparently I need some fillings, so I had to make that appointment as well. It's been a while since I've been to the dentist, I won't lie. The last time I went to the dentist was right before I had Journey, maybe a couple months before that. And you know, they were saying how a lot of times, well, typically when you're pregnant, you lose a lot of nutrients that are necessary to, I guess, build up the strength of your teeth or something and your gums. So he wasn't surprised by a lot of the things he was seeing in my mouth. But I am, because I brush my teeth. I use mouthwash like 2 times a day. Could I be better with my floss game? Absolutely. Absolutely. But nevertheless, I don't know why. I'm gonna acknowledge this right now. When I've gone back to edit my videos, I'm like, why do I keep saying nevertheless? But nevertheless. Somebody tell me, please. I keep saying nevertheless. Like, what? Why? Why are you saying that? I need like a counter in my videos every time I say nevertheless. But nevertheless, so I set up an appointment for the filling. It's actually not, I'm not getting a filling. So, or I am. I don't know. I have a filling in one of my back lower teeth from, when I say years ago, I mean years ago. I was still on my parents' insurance when I got this filling done. So you can only imagine how long that's been. But he was like, yeah, we need to replace that thing. I'm like, cool, make it happen. Because this little silver thing in my mouth is ugly. Let's fix that. I also told him how I am using bite braces. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I have not been consistent with it at all. I should have been done with them bite braces and be in full retainers right now. But, you know, it's I like to eat, I like to snack, and it's hard to do that when I'm wearing these Invisalign type braces. So I told him about that. I was honest with him about the fact that I've not been consistent with that. So I'm going to use my appointment today as my motivation to be more consistent with my braces. So you heard it here first. I'm going to start putting my braces in. The problem is they want me to wear them 20 hours out of the day, and they're only 24 hours of the day. When am I supposed to eat? Because here's the thing. I get that, you know, for 4 hours, me not having these braces in my mouth, I could be eating. So that's breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack time, whatever. But it's not that easy, right? Because if I have lunch at 12, right? So from 12 to 1, I'm eating lunch. Put my braces back in. That was an hour that I had them out. Come 2:30, I'm gonna want another snack. So am I just supposed to not have that snack? And then on top of that, every time I eat something, I have to brush my teeth afterwards before I put my braces back in. It's just a lot. So we're going to try as hard as we can to be more consistent with these braces. I'm going to encourage you to be more consistent in whatever else you're trying to do, but I'm going to let y'all hold me accountable because I need to do this. Anyways, heading home. I'll check back in with you guys when I get home. See what my daughter wants to eat if Jared hasn't fed her already. Probably make her some oatmeal, but I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, so I did not want this video to be mostly me in the car because who wants to see that? I am at the gas station filling up my tank, running very late for this massage. I'm gonna try to make this quick. I'm very overwhelmed right now. I'm doing a very good job of not showing it because I feel like I want to scream. I feel like I want to cry. We need to do better the end of this year and all of 2024 with establishing boundaries, okay, especially with family, because I feel like, and don't get me wrong, you know, family for me is a number one priority, but when it comes to my mental health has to take priority over my family, because I can't give my family all of me if I'm not taking care of my mental health. It's just been really hard to say no when I need to say no without offending somebody because they're family and they feel like they have certain access to me because they're family. And so my no really shouldn't be a no, even though you're asking me because you're seemingly giving me an option between yes or no. We got to get more on that later. I'm running late. Just wanted to check in. It appears I'm not going to be able to bring my phone into the facility, so I'll probably get some footage of me walking in, but I'll check back in with y'all after my massage, and hopefully I'm feeling better by then.
Tell me why I'm waiting for someone that couldn't give a fuck about
Okay, so it's a few days, maybe a little longer after we did our massage at, I think it's Air Baths. Am I saying that right? I'll put it in the description below. Absolutely wonderful experience. I highly, highly recommend. My sister gifted us gift certificates, I think, for that experience on Mother's Day of 2023. And so we're just now going. But I'm so glad I went. It was much, much needed after the day I had. So definitely needed that self-care. I will say this. I don't want anybody to think that I am a complainer. I made it very clear in my very first video that my goal here using this platform is to be an encouragement. And I realize that in encouraging others, you have to be transparent about the emotions that you're feeling, about the experiences that you're having. With transparency, sometimes it comes off as, someone being a complainer or someone only focusing on the negative. But the truth of the matter is, transparency does focus sometimes on those things, but it also focuses on the positive. And I want to make sure I'm very clear about how grateful I am to be where I am right now and how I recognize that I am living in an answered prayer. I'll dive way more into that later. I didn't want to go too much into that in this video. I just was looking at some of the footage from this video and I realized that it probably did come off like I'm just always complaining. But please believe that's not my aim. That's not my point. That's not my focus. My focus is to make sure anybody who's watching can see the authenticity and the realness of my day-to-day and how they can connect to whatever experiences that they may feel are like their own. So just wanted to get that off my chest. Again, had a wonderful experience during my massage. The facility was absolutely gorgeous, like something out of a movie, honestly. And so I definitely plan to go again. That's definitely something I want to do again. So again, I'm going to link the information for the place in the description below if you're interested. This is not sponsored. I'm not getting a promotion or any discount or anything for that. It's just something I want to share because of the experience that I had. So I'm going to end this vlog. I hope you all are having a very restful, productive, creative, whatever you need out of it type of day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.